Alrighty then, welcome back to Factorio, where we have done many things, including automating the bits and pieces to make up a train line, which we will be utilising hopefully this episode. So the plan is to do a copper outpost down here, and to train in some copper to the base at the top here and then feed it back through the same place. There is only 941 here, so we might have to go exploring for some more copper. There's loads here, but we've got to get rid of these people, and we might be doing some of that this episode as well. There's some copper as well. Biters are terrifying, but here we want to defend our base nicely with a little bit of wall and some turrets, so we might do that, but I really like some laser turrets, and so we'll work towards doing that as well. We can see here, right? Yep, okay. There's one little blob there that I might want to just go and get rid of. But for now, the pollution is not going to reach any of these biters for the moment, so we should be okay. So today's mission, we're going to go down here, do a bit of training, and bring the train back. And I'm going to experiment with 2-line trains, because I've never done that before. Although, you see, now I'm saying that, what's the point? No, well, let's do it, because then I might train from here as well. And I'll learn, make me learn. So we're going to pick up some copper, pick up some iron, and bring that up to the base as well. And we'll see what happens from there. Okay, in the meantime, let's just see what we're researching. We're going to be researching this. That's great. Had I found laser turrets? Laser turrets there. Okay, we can do that after we've done laser. So can we in-queue that? No, we can't. So we need to do that, and then we can do laser turret. Great. Okay, we want to get to laser turrets. We've got all this science now because we've been very good. Personal laser defense also. Oh, I've run out of... Oh, no, that one needs all sorts of bits and pieces. Oh, that's okay. We're doing all these things. Great. Good. I mean, we haven't got a massive amount of science. I mean, chemical science is the problem. But let's have a think about mining. If I want to go down there and build a mining base, what do we need? So first of all, we don't need ammo for a moment. So we can unload some of our ammo into this box because we don't need any of this. So we can put that in there. If I just get rid of that for a second, we can pop that all in here. We'll take, just in case we encounter anything terrifying, and we'll stick a little block on there, and that should stop producing this sometime soon. That's great. What else don't we need? We probably don't need all this copper plate. So that copper plate can go down here. We can get rid of some of that. Definitely by going down here. There we go. Let's get rid of quite a lot of that. Steel, we don't need all the steel really, but this will do it. Big power poles, some of those. So let's grab some more of those power poles, which I think are down here. I've forgotten where I've built everything. There we go. That's great. I tell you what I haven't done is picked up the miners that I now regret walking past and not going and getting. So now we'll go back up here again. And go and get some miners. That's the... where did I build the miners? Over here. Okay. So we should have a batch of miners here. 50 of your lovely miners. Excellent. Quite a bit of belt, but we can always have more belt. Have I got many of the... We do. We've got plenty of nanobots at the moment. That's great. Let's get some belt. So we'll get some belt here. Don't want to run out of belt. We've got 35 of those, so we'll get some of the splitters. And that'll do us. All right, let's go and think about how we're going to do it. We need to get the train things, just realised. And also I'm going to need some rails as well. Okay, so I thought I'd nearly emptied my inventory. Turns out I haven't, because I've got to get loads of stuff down here. I built all the train things down here. Let's go get the train things, which are down here. Did that go down here? Yeah, I did go down here, right. Yep. Okay, here's the train things. Great. We can start, theoretically, we can start making robots, right? Yeah, because I've done all this. I mean, that's tempting. Red circuits. Do these need blue? No, they need flying robot frames, which are going to need something horrific, probably. Oh, the electric engines, which need... lubricant, that's right. Okay. Let's get some copper first today, and then we'll worry about the lubricant bit in a minute. So I want to make a train, so we're going to need a train stop or two. We're going to need some signals. Both types of signals, chain signals and normal signals. We're going to need a train. There's 2 trains, great. And then we're going to need, because we're going to be doing normal stuff, we're going to need some of these. So we'll just take all those, and then we got that. Then we're going to need Oh, we're going to fill our thing up with this. Let's get in the car. We've got to get this done. So go down here. Those bots are going to be flashing up and down all the while. But down here, we want to go and get our rails. Yeah, crash. Great. Okay, how many rails have we got? Oh, that's good. Let's just fill up with rails. There we go. Okay. Good. And then we want to go over to this copper patch. So let's go over there and build our little mining operation. Oh, there's a rock. Oops. Okay, there's a cliff. Skirt around the cliff. Skirt. Through here. Can't actually remember where the copper is. There it is. Found it. Let's dodge the cliffs and go in at the top here. Okay, that really is a tiny little copper patch. Okay, I can't even pick the car up. Okay, well that's fine. Let's... Have we got any... Can I just... You should be able to just bin it, and I can't remember how to just bin it. I thought there was a way to just... Okay, well I'll tell you what we can do. Well, let's just... Because I'm just thinking that if I try and clear this, I wonder if it's just going to say inventory full anyway. Oh, these are my dead bots. There we go. Yeah, can't do that because the inventory, but they'll still... Okay, yeah. I've forgotten how to cancel this. I've forgotten how to cancel it. There we go. I get there in the end. Right, okay. So let's... Okay, yes, all right, I get it. Let's have a box. Great, put this in there. Where's the stone? Is it trying to put stone in there as well? What else don't I care about at the moment? Sulfur, that, and that. Okay. Then we'll pick these things up in a minute. Right. In the meantime, let's go with some... I picked up the miners, right? Yes. Okay, pick the miners up. Okay, there's some copper here. Great. And then we'll go around. There's not very much there. 4.7 there, why not? Great. Go on then. Thank you. Good. Bit belt. And we'll go right at the bottom for the sake of why not. Great. And then what I should have done was the sensible thing, which I will now do, which is... okay. Regrets. Okay. What we'll do is we'll put one of these down. Two of those. Another one of these. Two of those. Another one of these. And then one of those. Great. Okay, that'll do for that. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this. And we'll paste that down right here. It's probably not going to work because there's too many things in the way, but it doesn't really matter. Paste that down. Yeah, and then we'll paste this down as well, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, great. So some of those miners are going to be very, very rubbish and not really pick on anything, but it's a start. Okay, so there we go. Right, so we have achieved many marvellous things. This is going to be whatever this is. 44, 21. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have half this belt and half that belt, so that'll... Yeah, okay. We'll take half this, like this, and then we'll have this and this. This can go and join into there. I can go to there. Missed. Right, this can go over here. These are approximate values, but we end up with 2 belts worth. which is fine. So we get one belt there and one belt there. Great. Super stuff. And then we might as well, just realised, might as well do this. Great. Yeah, can't reach. Fair enough. Zoom in so you can actually see. Good. Well done. Good. Great. So there's our 2 belts. And we're going to need to turn that into a train station. So let's start thinking about a train station. Okay. Let's think about some train lines. And so what we want to do here is here we can just have the normal train line. Oh. So that can go like this. We'll go like this. This can then go to here. Okay, it's a bit of a wider turn than I was anticipating. But it'll do. Come through here. This can come up here. And then why not go straight up like that? Yeah. Great. Yeah, and then this can join onto here. Like this. Just join on there. Okay, that'll join that up. And then we'll go over here and let this delete these and create these lovely things. This should magically do this. This should go down here and magically do this. Great. Can't get in. Yeah, good. All right. Then I've just realised I would like to make some of these. So let's... For now, we'll have to do fast inserters, but I do want to make... I need to write down stack inserters. So, stack inserters. Because we're going to need for big things. And it's a bit of a shame that I haven't got more of those, but we'll just make 3 of them for now, and then we'll go from there. What do I need to make those? Gear wheels. I've actually got quite a few things. If I just nip over... I'm just going to nip over... Because I think, if I remember rightly, we've got tons of iron plate here, haven't we? Yes. So we could just nip over there and get some of that. Tell you what I could also do, on the way, rather than make it a wasted trip, why don't we get one of these big power poles, drive nicely. Okay. Can't drive. There we go. Right. Let's come through here and see what happens if we try and make our way through here without hitting cars. It's exciting. Oh. Okay. That's a shame. Okay. Because I can't get through there. So we'll go this way. We'll try and get into the other side. And then carry on our game over here. Great. Okay, let's carry on. Dragging these power lines along with us. Since we know we've got power over here somewhere. So let's join it up. Okay. Yeah, I've driven the car onto the conveyor belt. Always good fun. Okay. One of those. Let's go down. That's good. And then here is beautiful. Great. So that'll power the miner up over there. And in the meantime, while we're here, we want to get some iron plates. Lots and lots of iron plates. Beautiful. Yes. We want all of those. And then some more iron plates, please. Just for the sake of it. Great. And we'll have 2 more of those. Great. And then, oh, I haven't got enough boxes. Because I want steel. Okay. Okay. So maybe, oh no, there's steel. We've got steel. Well, we haven't really got steel. Okay. Ever wish you'd done something? Right. Okay, blue chips, great. Want all of those as well. Right, it's okay. Car time. Do you know what? I left steel down in the other place. Because I'm an idiot. Never mind. Yep, crash. Oh, my base is here. Okay, let's get some steel. Maybe we set up the stack inserters now. Can I get through here? Nearly. Yes, yes, beautiful. Alright, let's have a think about stack inserters, because we're going to need them eventually anyway. So we could just get that done. Let's do that. Can we improve this science at all? Is this waiting for anything? Yeah, it's waiting for engines. But the engines are stacked up. So it's just engines we're waiting for. Okay, let's have another, at least one of these. Cool. So then at least we stand a chance of having maybe even one more. Yeah, these take forever, look. Let's just stick another one. Doesn't really matter that they're not lined up, but that'll do. So there we go. That'll hopefully expand our science production. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to improve our science production. So, up here, we would like somehow to make the green inserters, which are these ones, which need all the circuits and a fast inserter. And the fast inserter needs that and electronic circuits and reverse inserter. And that needs gear wheel and electronic circuits. Okay. I think we make a miniature do you know what? We could just leave it for now because I've just made enough to make my life better. I'm just going to pick up some yellow inserters in case I need them at a later date. Great. These power poles can now disappear. I don't wish to look at these power poles anymore. Congrats. Okay. Alrighty, let's get back in the car. What's the easiest way through here? If we could skirt along there, then we could do that. Once we get train lines, we can get on a train. Which is marvellous for travelling around the place. Look, little path. Good, isn't it? Follow the path. Okay, off we go. Nice little drive. I think it was around the other side of this. If I remember rightly. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. Great. Remove the car. Okie dokie. Right. What's in here? Don't think we can quite pick it all up. Not that we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. The wood can just stay there. Okay. So that doesn't have any power because power. Where are we? Here. Can go to here. Can go to here. Great. Yep, so that gets us to here. What we want is a train station then. So let's clear the decks a little bit. Let's get rid of those. And then let's get rid of those. And we'll start thinking about a train. Now, I'd like a left-hand railway line at some point. So we'll think about that in a minute. But what we definitely want to do is have the train go this way. So this will do right up to here, which is great. So there's a train station. I'm just going to get rid of some of these trains so I can see what I'm doing. Great. This is going to be named Copper 1 Source. Yep. And we're going to make it copper color. There we go. Beautiful. And prior train. Okay, good. And then we need to build a train. So let's build a train. Here's a train. Beautiful. And then we're going to need to put some carriages on it. And we're going to have 1, 2. Nice little train. Okay. This train is going to need some fuel. So for now, we'll put one of those in, which will sort itself out. We'd also like to... let's just... Yeah, colour. I thought there was a way to just colour. Use destination stop color. Fine. Okay, so we can set this to add a station, which is copper 1 source. Add weight condition, either full cargo or time past 60 seconds. So either it's full or it's 60 seconds. All right. That will then stop there. Eventually this will change color in a second. Now what we need to do is get the stuff into here. And what you want is you want buffer boxes, which I'm just going to need some more boxes. I'm going to need some more boxes. And for this little tiny train, we probably don't need that many. And we could just do 2 and 2. But really, we should just do it the same each time. And then we can copy it. So let's do that. And what we'll do is we want a lot of these. I mean, really, this train will be so small that it won't really matter. But let's... Okay, there we go. Want that. And then this side, we want this. Great. And then some belt, which is going to go out to there like that, out to there like that. And then here, we're going to have one of those. This will go there, this will go there. And then this will come out of here and go in there. Great. Yeah, and then we'll power this up. Like that, and join it to the power lines. And join it to the power lines. There we go. Now these put them into the box quickly, but then these stack inserters move stuff very quickly. So they can move an awful lot of stuff nice and quickly, which is exactly what we're after. And then we'll copy that. In fact, we'll copy it from here. Pop that here. Like that. And then we'll connect this up. Like that. And that'll do the same thing. And as you can see, train starts to get full up, which is good. Okay, so we've started the thought of our train. So then we got to get our train back to our base. And for now, we could just go one rail line, and then we could make it a two-way eventually. So I think for what we'll do for now is we'll make it one rail line. I don't know whether that's going to work, because we haven't got cliff explosives. But let's find out what happens, see if my nanobots are clever. I think they're a bit naughty, and they let us do this without cliff explosives. Yeah. Okay. Nanobots are a little bit overpowered, but, you know, I still don't hate myself for it. One way you could do this is you can run the train and actually just run the train on the line, and then you walk along it. I've just realised I did something. Oh, I forgot to do something. So I think we'll do that. And we'll sort the signals out while we're down here as well. So trains, good fun. I've had a lot of fun with trains, and I'll start with something nice and simple, and we go from here. Right. So we're going to need... I'm going to put the train, because I cannot remember how to get the extra... So, is it shift? It is shift. Okay, so let's do 3. There we go. I know stuff. So shift on that. So then we'll put this here, and then we'll put this here. This... You get the idea. I don't need the locomotives. Okay. Good, and then X between the two, and then we want... What you want to do is chain in, block out. So we're going to go chain in, that's this one, this one here. You chain in, and the idea is it goes ahead and looks and sees if it can see other trains, if the line is clear all the way it wants to do it. And then you block out, so this will be a block. There we go, so now that's thing, and then you're going to do the same thing again. Chain in, so chain into this intersection, and then block back out again. So now you can see we've got a purple bit and then blue bits all the way around. Yeah, the idea is that one train can't occupy the same block. So at the moment you can see that's a green signal, this is a red signal. Yeah, this is a green signal, and that'll go chugging all the way around. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to drive this train. So you've got a couple of choices. You can click on the train and go on the map and say I want it to go here, and you just do left control, or you control and then left click, which is what we're going to do. Or you can push forward on the train, so you can go like that and just drive it manually. What can be easier is just, if you want to get to here, you just go control left click. Train will drive as fast as it can, and it's a very quick way to get across a map, and it'll come to a stop, which is great. And then my robo, yeah, and so we should be able to just, oh, if I turn off, go back to manual, I should be able to just chug forwards. And then my nanobots will fill us up. Yep, like this. Whether this is any quicker or not, one doesn't know. I'm going to get out and say that it's not. We'll get rid of that temporary start as well. Okay, and then we'll just do this, and we'll get this going. Now, this needs to go all the way to there. Just have a quick look on the map. This is perfect. Yep, loving my work. Okay, let's go up and just keep walking. I'm hoping the nanobots remember what they just did. Okay, they've forgotten that one. Okay, come on. There we go. Right, and then we go here. Straight up. Good. Come on, nanobots. Do your thing. I wonder whether it's actually... Well, it is quicker for me to lay the track, but it's not quicker for me to lay the track and go through the bushes at the same time. This is a lovely straight line. Good. That sounds hopeful. We'll find out when we try and get the train up here. Okay, let's go up here. Good. All is well. Great. And one more little straight one. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll get the train to come up and meet us and see how we're doing. The train will soon tell you if it can't get to where you are. So the train menu is under O. Don't ask me why. And you click on the train and then we'll come up here. It looks connected to me. Come to here, please. The train will fly up the line to us. Great, good stuff, and then we'll get rid of that temporary stop. Yes, it's whinging because it can't find, it doesn't know where the path is to get to, which is fair enough because we haven't given it one. Let's have a little look where we are. I didn't put the radar down. I would like this to really end up depositing the copper here to then go into there. We haven't actually, because we could. The copper smelting is already here, so we might as well add the copper to the list. It's interesting we're not using it up, so we're obviously not doing enough. We stacked up on red chips as well. We have. Yeah, let's just do that. We're always going to need more chips, so let's just take them off there so this just gets this working again. Because we could do with more chips. Okay, so... Interesting that there's no radar there, so we need a radar for that. Let's get up straight up this part of here. So I think we'll just go north right now. We'll just go north. Yep. That's it. Come on, nanobots. Do your thing. North. With feeling. Good. Straight up. Great. Great stuff. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, they're not as quick as the other bots once we get the other bots. So there's an argument for having the proper bots, obviously, which you'll see once if you're not familiar to this game and when you actually get bots. Oh, my word, is it exciting times. Let's just go to here. That's great. Okay, we've got our power line here, which is an old-fashioned power line anyway. Let's just go through here. It's quite fun because the train's going to carve its way through the undergrowth here, which is going to be quite fun. Stone is running out here, but it doesn't matter because we've got another stone mine down there. I'd like to take this straight through here. Great. Let's just let this do this. Gonna have to chug through there while my nanobots are doing their thing. I'll just go here, get this one to come up to me. Don't get run over by the trains. That is an achievement, but it's not something you should be proud of. That's for sure. That's quite fun that they're coming through here, so if I go... Great. Love this. I love leaving the trees here, actually. I'll probably regret that later, and there's no way the trees will survive the end of the game, because we'll be murdering trees on a fairly regular basis. But I can't actually see. This is great. Okay, let's go through to here. Oh, loving this. Big fan of this. Okay, now this is a slight problem, so we're going to need to just sort this out. Okay, let's go to here. And here is the copper. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this train. I'm going to actually do it. Well, no, we'll just go. I could do that myself, which is quite good. Take the train all the way to here, then bring it round back where it came from. Yeah, which is great. So I'll bring this round to where it came from. I think the the solid fuel is here, which is really handy because we can then power the train with the solid fuel. And what I'd like to do is bring the train back to join itself sort of here somewhere. So we'll do that. Yeah. And what we're going to need to do is just wiggle this for a minute. So what we'll do is we'll just briefly... It's going to fill my inventory up, but there we go. Okay, and what I want to do is join this train up. Yeah. Beautiful. No, don't do that. Just come this way. Thank you. Well done, game. Great. And then I need this to reconnect, obviously. Oh, it's because the train's on automatic. What the train is now doing is going... Yeah. It's now going all the way back to where it came from, because that's the station I've told it to go to. Let's hope it doesn't run out of power, or because that would be sad. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I need to build another station just here so that the train can come back and join us up here at this joyous place up here. So let's get this all chopped up. That's great. Get this all chopped up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll just... Right, let's get rid of some of this junk. Okay, you're out of stuff anyway. You're out of stuff. You're out of materials is the word I'm looking for, rather than stuff. But, you know, you get the idea. I'm probably filled this with wood now already. I can't remember. Yes, so let's just change that for one of those. Yeah, and we'll put that in there. That's great. Stone. We got somewhere we can put that. Probably. But these are all full, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, let's just have another... Do we need another box? Congrats. You win some stone. That's good. Okay, that'll do us for now. Right. Meanwhile, back up here. Walking against the grain. Okay. What I'd like to do is connect this here to a big power pole. Get rid of that and that, and then this can come up here. Actually can come to here. Then it can come up to here. Why not? Great. And then get rid of that. Get rid of this. Tidy up as we go. And tidy this up. Great. And that's still connected. Okay, so now our train needs to turn up here, and we want the train to turn up somewhere here. Here is fine. This is going to be copper base. And it will be the same colour as roughly what we had before. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to go, we're going to get this train, and we're going to add station copper base, add weight condition, empty cargo, or time past 60 seconds. Great. And then you can see here that the full cargo inventory, this is or, there we go. Now it's going to come here, and you can see it coming on the map. And they don't hang around, trains. They're a great way to get across the map when maps get big. So they are quite handy. Look how much pollution those miners have ejected. Okay. The train has arrived where we need it. Look, it's changed colour now. So this is good. A couple of things we need to do here. The first is we need to fuel this train. So what we're going to do is we're going to just carve off a little bit of this. We're going to take one of these, get this, and carve up to here. Like that. And then we'll just insert the important fuel straight into it. Like that. And this will now fill the train with the important fuel, which is great. We would like another one of just, I think we'll take one of these into our inventory as well. Oh, we got 31, we're okay. Right, so then we want the opposite of what we had before. So we want many of these boxes. And we'll have, no, we don't have that. We'll have 1, 2, 1, 2 again. We'll have the fast inserters, which we only have 3 of, which is very sad. Look at that, the poetry in motion. And then we'll have these, again, to get them off out of there. Same thing, just in reverse. Great. And this will be copper. And I really do need lots of these, and I just need lots of, yeah. Let's go and get some materials. I think I'm going to have to make those inserters because they're going to irritate me. I'm going to need them before long. Either way, let's go. Where's cogs? Yes, cogs. Great. Oh, just one. Terrific. All right, let's go here. Does that give me any more? Yeah, just got to work through everything else to get there. That's fine. Okay. Let's just get rid of these, which I can. Great. Okay. So we're working on our inserter game. And this is here. This can go here like that. This could go here. We'll copy this. Pop it there. It'll do what it can. We have got some of these, which is good. Great. Okay, and this is unloading the train, which you'll notice is here, and the train is beautifully fueled up. And that will now just do its job backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, until we're done. Great stuff. Trains have occurred. So now we want to add this into here. I mean, at the minute we haven't got a smelting problem. We haven't got a copper problem because it's, you know, the belts are still more than half full. But this is the most these. I tell you what, will sort this out. I've just realised. How many of these posh? We only got that many steel furnaces. Let's go and get some more steel furnaces, and then let's make them up because we can upgrade those to steel furnaces. Let's get. I don't think there were 50, but we'll just get that many. These are still doing okay. We've still got full belts. Just about of all that, so I don't need to worry about those. But these, we should be able to go upgrade planner and just pick the furnaces. And my bots will do marvellous things. They'll use more coal, but that should fill these belts up in no time. And maybe start draining these belts. And you can see the belts are already a bit drained. So what we're going to do is we're going to put here, we're going to, it's going to look a bit wiggly, but it doesn't really matter. Here, we'll take one of these. That should fill that one, that's great. And then this one can come, okay. Let's put the splitter here. Great. And then this. Do that, please. Great. Good. And these full belts will now, this belt should now be absolutely rammed full. This belt will be absolutely rammed full. And very shortly, we will now have, and actually what we can do here is we can get rid of this and this. Put that in there and put that in there like that. And these are now absolutely full of copper. Because the train is now pulling the copper from down the other base. And what I want to do now is I want to just pop that down there and stick a radar down there so we know what we're doing. We can click on O, come here and tell this to come to base, and it'll come and get us. We can pop in the train, The train will empty. And take us back down there. What we could do actually is I'm just going to fix the signals up here because I haven't fixed the signals, I've just realised. So we need to do that. Otherwise we're terrible people. So come here, train, and just manual. So just before that goes away, let's do the signals because we need to be good people and signal our trains correctly. So we're just going to go here, go a little bit like this, and a little bit like this. That's great. And let's just get rid of that. That's terrific. There we go. Right, same thing again. We want to go, no, we want to go chain in. So for the right hand side, we're going to chain in and block out. And then chain in and block out. Beautiful. Okay. Again, if we ever put double trains on, then it'll make a difference. For now, it's not going to make a lot of difference. We get back on the train, go to the train, and go back to Copper One source. And we're going to go choo-choo through the trees. I love going through the trees. It's like a theme park ride. I need to check on power, actually. That's just reminded me as we went past the power station. So when we get down here, it's going to slow up, and then it's going to start to fill up straight away. It's going to click on the train and go to manual, just so it doesn't go anywhere for a second. And then we're going to put a radar down, so at least we can see what's going on. Shouldn't really matter because we haven't got any. These have run out already. Look, this is not a great spot. But now what I want to think about doing is the same thing, but on the iron patch over there. And so what we can do is we can steal the same thing, and then I want to try and send, have a two-way train line, which I've never done before, which is both exciting and terrifying in equal measure. But we don't need the iron at the moment because we're taking that iron, which has still got 3 million, and we're not really hemorrhaging for iron at the minute, are we? No, all these belts are full. These literally can't take any more. This, I mean, the belts are still full, right? Yeah, and we can always upgrade these to better burners as well. So we're really not using it yet. So I think we're doing okay. So we'll just pop into here, and we'll just go back to the base, and then the train can carry on doing its thing, and that will keep copper coming for a little while. So successful first belt, first train line. That's the plan anyway. So here we are, and again, train arrives, unloads, and we get off. All right, let's start thinking about, I mean, you've got lasers. Ooh. Lasers are good. Let's start thinking about how we want to do... Let's get rid of this stupid wood. Okay. Probably can't get rid of any more wood. Yes, we can. Tons of wood. Copper. Congrats. What else can I get rid of? Anything? Right, the train stuff can go back in the box now. Let's start thinking about upping the power, because I'm sure the power lines are now... Yeah, we need to just up the power. I've got... They don't sing. Okay, we want to do 10 of them, and then I want lots of iron plates again. Okay. Okay, good. 10 of them, and then I'm going to want 20 of these. So I want 16. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That should do us, and then we can... Well, we'll keep what we got, because we might need it for other things. Radars. Did I make radars anywhere? Am I making radars? Question mark, question mark. Search for radar. Oh my god, I always forget that. We are not making radars. So while we're at it, we'll just make 5 of them so I know I've got them. Okay, rocket fuel, low density structures. Okay, power armor. We can make power armor. Okay, but first we need to make the blue chips. Blue chips need sulfuric acid. I thought I was making blue. Am I making blue chips? Did I not get that far? I probably didn't get that far. Probably only doing red chips. Yeah. I've started making acid, that's right, because I did make acid from that. So we're going to need blue chips at some point, then we can get power armor. Or modular armor, isn't it? Or power armor, yeah. What have we got at the minute? Modular armor. Oh yeah, with the shields. Good. Okay. I know what I'm doing. So we go over here. This poor little iron patch is almost pointless. Right, we're going to deposit you back into here. Just to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of you. I don't want these in my inventory for the moment. Just a bit of extra management, but just means that I don't have to worry about carrying them around because I don't need another. That's not the one I want. This one. Great. Okay, let's get rid of those. How much? We got some rail left. Okay. What do I want to do? I want to do... We need to get lubricant. We want bots. And we want to do lubricant. We also... what else have we got? What's happened in the meantime? Mines are quite good. Landmines are pretty good. Okay, it's I'd like bots. Bots are the thing, right? So we could be starting to make roboports, that's for sure. And we can do them straight away. Steel, iron, and advanced circuits. Steel, iron, and advanced circuits. I mean, we literally can do that here. Let's let those catch up. So let's just make a few roboports for the sake of it. So we would like to have one of these here. I'd like you to make roboports, please. You want steel, gear wheels, and advanced circuits. Brilliant. Okay, and then you can output into a box. That's terrific. Yeah, and that box can be limited to 4 stacks, which should be enough for pretty much forever. Steel, gear wheels, okay, and those. Right, so first of all, what we can do is we can go like this. Like that, that's fine. And that's so stupid. Oh my god, I'm doing everything wrong. Great, that's what I want to do. Honest. And then we'll take this off here and this off here. That's what I want to do. And then here, we'll go like that. And this can go like this. Great. Great. That gives us the first things we need. Terrific. Yeah, and then we just want the other usual stuff. So we can go like this to there and this to there. Great. And then here, we're going to balance that. And we're going to take this off. Okay, this can be like that. This can go there. We can have a lovely gear wheel here. This can go a little bit further. Grab some gear wheels. Jobs are good. Okay, this is one of the easier recipes to deal with. All good, right? Yeah. I mean, you can have a blue one if you want. There you go. You should get everything you need, in theory. So I'm going mad. It's filling these up first for some reason, but there we go. There we go. And we'll get our first roboport. Great, roboports on the way. Let's get lubricated. Come on, why aren't you building these? Great. Okay, why is this here? Oh, because I must have done that accidentally. Yeah, I've totally done that. Excellent. Wow, we got through everything, but we do have laser turrets now. This is a fantastic thing. Okay, you know, exoskeleton, so we can speed up. Worker robot speed, great. Let's start thinking about what we want to do here. We can have that and that, because that won't hurt us while we're still fiddling around. Utility, we're going to definitely do that, because we're going to need those. The bots are quite slow to start with. We'll think about the exoskeletons as well. And then that's weird and wonderful things that I don't really care about. Laser weapons damage I don't really care about because we're just going to do things. So did we get, as part of that, the personal... Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. That's the laser turret. Where's the personal laser defense? Who knows? Why don't I get the personal laser defense? Is that this? What's your problem? Okay, you need that. Okay. Then that. Great. Let's start thinking about cracking oil. Let's do the oil cracking. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Fluids are so irritating. But a necessary part of the game. Still a good game. Thank you. Okay, while we're at it, just going to walk past here. Great. Get rid of you. Well, and you. Great. I've only got 27 grenades left. Interesting. Okay. Not going into combat, I hope, at the moment, so let's chug our way over here. Think about cracking oil. And I really should have a plan. I just don't. So, great. Okay. So this needs to sort of stay as it is for a certain extent. And then, because that's sort of powering that nicely, we could just leave it. I've never done that before. I've always cracked it and then still used, because we still need to use the other bits. When you crack oil, oh god, I haven't made any. And I can't. What do I need? Flipping stone bricks. Okay. Okay. Let's go and get some stone bricks. At least we're quicker on the belts. Quicker stone. We want stone bricks. Look at the lovely copper. Never going to run out of copper at the moment now. So, never going to run out of copper at the moment now. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. Okay, this must be a box full of stone bricks. It is. Let's have lots of those. And quickly put the bricks back. You can make concrete paths, which are better to walk on. Walk on, don't sting. But, yeah. It's just, I'm not about that life. So, okay, let's cross these belts. Back over here we go. And in the meantime, it's going to take a long time for that to turn into an actual oil refinery. But what we want to do is split it and then use it in various different ways to cut it up so that we can use it how we want to use it. If I used my words correctly, then I'd know what I was talking about. I'm kind of waiting for this to happen now. While that's doing that, how are we doing over here? We could go terminate some of these biters. That spread, look. Okay. Okay. In the true Simon tradition, we're going to change to that one. We are going to go and change our minds again. And we're going to go over here and we're going to tool up. And then go and deal with that our biter problem over there. Okay, let's tool up. Okay, so we need some of these. Have we got any turrets? We've got 50 turrets. Let's overdo the ammo. You can't overdo the ammo, really. We've got 50 turrets. We'd just like some more grenades. Here's some grenades. Great. Tanking up on the grenades. How are we doing for these? Still alright on those. Power. That's what I did. I knew I built something. Let's do that while I'm here. Oh, running out of this coal, but that's okay. Doesn't matter, because we've got solid fuel coming in, and we're going to soon have more solid fuel than you know what to do with. So that coal's coming in here. When the coal runs out, solid fuel's already here. Let's sort this out. Have I got any of those power lines? I haven't, so we'll just have to make it again. Let's make it again with the new power lines, and then we'll know what we're doing. Great. Let's make a new one of these, or two of these, and one of these, one apart, and then one of these not apart at all. Inventory is full again. Oh look, handy box. It's like it was waiting for me. Great stuff. Okay, and that can go in here because it's going to just bug me by taking up a slot all on its own. This then needs a bit of pipe Don't tell me I haven't got any pipe. I said don't tell me I haven't got any pipe. So it's still doing that. So I've got to wait for that to complete that. In the meantime, we can pop this in there. Why is that not connected? Because it's not good. Okay, that is all entirely connected. That's great. Also, while that's doing that, we're going to need this to go like that. And then we can have another one of these. Just there. Sweet. Okay, come on, pipe. Wow, I can't see because of all the steam. Okay, we've got to wait. What? Let's just... Okay. Just go away and just give me that. Yeah, God, have I just lost some stuff? Or has it dropped it on the floor? It's dropped it on the floor. That's good. Great. Let's just... okay. What have I got rid of? Okay. Just put that in there for a minute. Pick this little lot up. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because I'm not sure I've picked everything up there. So we're going to just copy this from here to there, like that. And then we're going to delete it so that I can see what's on the flipping ground. There we go. Great. Okay, now I can paste it back down again. Okay, 1. And then the other one. 2. Great, got everything? Good, lovely. What have we got? Okay, good. Let's just make some more of those, hopefully. How many more of those have I got? I've got 2 more boilers. I've got 6. Okay, so let's paste. Rotate it round. 1, 2. Okay. 2. And 3. Great. Build this stuff. Build it, please. Great. Walk down here. Got everything built. Nearly. Okay, nothing yet to be built, which is great. Now we should be okay for power for a bit longer. Let's go back in here. Get me all that. Can't quite get all of that. What have you got that I don't want? You. And you. You. That's great. Okay. And then we just want to rebuild these, which we can't anymore because we need iron gear wheels. Interesting. Okay. What is power like now? Great. My God, I've been chatting for an hour. How is that possible? Look at our science is actually blocked up now. What about that? Okay. And now we'll build those 2. All those materials have now gone into the build queue. We don't need these rails really at the moment. But there we go. We were just going to go and kill this biter nest. Have I left my grenades in there? No, but I've left some ammo, so let's go and get the ammo. So don't want to leave... Ammo's expensive, don't want to leave that kicking about. Great. Grenades, that stuff. Great. Terrific. Got 75 of these. Is that all we've got? We could get some more of those, just because we're on the way past. They're just here. Why not? Live on the edge. Yeah. So we've upped our science, which is good. Okay, let's just take those. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Let's get in the car and go visit these biters, who are somewhere. They are up that way. Can I get through there? Probably. Let's try going this way and see. Ooh. That's a rock, is it? Okay, that's too easy. Okay. Great, let's just walk through here, because apparently can't drive. Driving is too hard. Watch for the trains. Glance at the mini-map. Okay. Let's go do this. Missing the walls. Again, I can't emphasize enough that I'm unlikely to have got better at combat in the last few nanoseconds. Okay. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Let's get ready. Let's have some emergency Right. And then let's do our normal trick. Is it 20? Yeah. And grenade up. Now they will have got better. They will have got more. They will have got stronger, the biters this is. I've got shields now, haven't I? I just remembered I've got shields. What am I worried about? Hello, there's something still here. I can see a red dot on the map. Ah, there we go. Get it. Thank you. Great stuff. Okay, what am I... I've got shields that's hardly touched me. What am I worried about, huh? What am I worried about? Okay. What did we just see on there? We saw some blips. Okay, that's okay. They can stay outside that. There's none here. There's some there, and there's some there, and there's definitely some here. Okay. Well, our pollution shouldn't get as far as these for a little while. We could just go and... We're right here. We could just go and dispose of these ones. It's only a short walk just up the hill. And then we know that they're done with. We don't have to worry about it. Exciting times. Okay, I'm feeling slightly stronger now. I've got some shields. Where are they? Just over here somewhere. Great. Where are they? Oh, they're hidden up. Beautiful. Let's do it. Wow, they are quick. These bots are quick. Let's see if we can get her in time. Oh, spit of heaven. You watch my bots run out. It's such a thing of beauty. Sorry, I went quiet. Quiet when I'm concentrating. I'm sorry about that. Okay, you guys gonna... Yeah. There we go. Let's have 20 nice shiny new bots. Do I even need to do the grenades? That's the question. Sort of doesn't feel like it. Nope, I don't think I do. Well done, bots. Okay, well, I'm on a roll now. I'm on a bread roll. Let's just go and deal with these. Yeah, nanobots. Faster. Okay, great. Can I get through here? Thank you. How many of these I've got left? Several. We'll have some fresh ones, which we're going to need. This is a bigger base. I might be slightly less confident about this one. So much so that I might just defend myself. Have some emergency fallback. Yeah. Just in case. Great. Yes, it is spit of hell. Yeah, my shields are doing a good job. There you go. Yeah, the shields are barely taking a hit. Yeah, we're good. Well done, shields. Okay. That, my friends, is the way you do it. Trust me when I say that this is not the end of the world, though, because once the world changes again, then suddenly things are much scarier. So that's cleared that out nicely for a little while. That should keep us relatively well defended on this front. For a little while. Crunch, 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 crunch. Yeah, hopefully the car doesn't blow up. That's fine. Cut through here. Head home. And call it a day, I think. Yeah, mind the trees. Sorry, I said mind the trees. Oh, I missed that power pole, which is handy. Yeah, didn't miss that though, did I? No. Oh, that's awful. I cannot drive. Great, repair that please. Terrific. Okay, power should be much more healthy now. Yep, we're good. Okay, so here we are back where we started. However, we are much better off. What's this? Okay, trains, yeah, okay. Okay, so if we just pause here for a moment and have a little look. We have a little outpost with the train successfully doing train things. Currently, the train is... Where is the train? Here it is. Choo-choo. We've got a potential for an iron outpost, which we'll worry about if we need it. I might set a wall up here with some lasers on it to get us started, because it'd be nice to do lasers. But next episode is going to be all about cracking oil. So I'm going to just go and park myself as a reminder over near the oil, because then I might actually stand a chance of actually remembering what I'm there for. Great. Okay, let's get rid of that. And yeah, like I say, if I park my little man... Let's drive. It's always quicker to drive. Squirt. Great. There we go. Park my little man here. This is what we're going to do next time. We are going to turn this oil into the cracked oil, which is one of these, and then you pick that one. And now there's 3 possible outputs with 2 inputs. Nightmare. Okay, we'll enjoy that next time. So, please come along. And again, as I say, I look forward to seeing you next time.